How cool is this?
Amazing. Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be such an amazing day, and even just this week kicking off now, there's so many great things that are going to happen leading up to the game, and even the game itself, playing here at Cooper's, obviously with the rainbow flag printed everywhere, it's going to be fantastic.
How much of an input has the team had on how they want the day to work and go? How involved have you guys been in?
The good thing about it is the club's always run things by us to make sure we feel comfortable with everything that's going on, which is great. But I think the most thing that the girls are looking forward to is the rainbow numbers on the back of their shirts. It's pretty exciting, and yeah, I think everyone's really looking forward to putting them on.
Absolutely.
When they asked you to, as you said, they ran for everything by you, when they asked you to sort of be the face from the women's side of things, what do you think? Any second thoughts needed there?
Not really. I think I jumped straight into it. Always really happy to do that. I'm pretty open with who I am, so to get this out there is great, and yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Have you seen how monumental and historic what Josh did a few months ago was from the men's game? Whereas, is there still work to be done in the women's side of things in terms of acceptance and all those sorts of things?
I think there always is everywhere. I think in the women's game we're lucky enough to have a lot of people who are in the LGBT plus community, so it's not as new or as rare, I would say. Even when I was younger, there was lots of people older than me who were out and gay and proud, so it's not something that's new here, but there's always work to be done. We're the first people in Australia to have this game being played, which is pretty crazy to think no one's done it before. So obviously there's work to be done, but there's good steps forward.
Why do you think that this sort of event and football go hand in hand?
I think the best thing about it is that sport's something that brings everyone together, so it doesn't really matter about anything else, your race or your sexuality. It's just about playing football, so it's great that our club stepped forward and openly shown that we're supportive of the LGBT plus community.
You had a few friends already in your ear about tickets and whatnot. Are you expecting a sort of bigger turnout this week?
Yeah, I think so. I've got lots of people asking about tickets and things like that. Even players from other teams are asking about what size jersey I wear because they want to order one, which is pretty funny to think, you play these girls on a weekend, but they're going to support the Pride game. So yeah, there's support coming from everywhere, interstate, but also here in South Australia.
It sort of goes back to Josh's question. Do you feel like there is more of a, because it's been out for longer, do you think there's more of a support within the women's game?
Yeah, I think there is. There's a huge support system. Girls who are messaging me for shirts are also openly gay, so they're really happy that our club's doing it, and I think they're probably a bit jealous that their club isn't.
So to clarify, you've got rival players who are ordering your jersey?
Yeah, exactly what I meant. Yeah, asking what size I wear to make sure they get the right size.
You must feel, in the same hand of other players from other clubs being slightly jealous, you must feel enormously proud to be part of a club that has integrated the two programs so seamlessly.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think as soon as I got the word that they were going to do this, I was so excited, and I'm even more excited now that it's getting going, and to be the first club to do it, it's even captaining the side on the day as well, just adds to that honour that I have.
You saw an outpouring of support for Josh. You talk about your rival players. Is there a couple of big names or clubs, or where do you think you've received the most support from?
The one player who asked for my shirt is actually the player who asked for my size is Melissa Barbieri, who's a huge name in the soccer world. She's married to a man, so it's not like she's in the LGBT plus community, but very supportive of it and always has been. So she's a huge name, ex-Matilda player. I think the most capped goalkeeper, so an amazing player. So, and the fact that she wants a shirt with the rainbow numbers on it, it's pretty good.
Does it mean more this weekend? Then when you run out Saturday, sort of you get the goosebumps a little bit more than perhaps just a regular game would?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a big game, and it's great to play at Cooper's, but I think running out with the rainbow on my back and my teammates the same, I think it's going to put that extra bit of urge in your belly to get that win.
And does it afterwards? Is there anything planned? Will the two teams come together and share a drink and say, well done, great afternoon?
We've got to wait for the boys to play, and then we always stay and watch anyway, so we'll be up there supporting them, and then hopefully we both get the wins and we'll both be really happy.
Does it mean more that there's the two teams together? It's not just an isolated, the men's team doing it for Josh or the women's team doing it?
Yeah, I think Yeah, I think that just shows how inclusive the club is. It's obviously bringing both the women and the men together, and you know, we can unite over the one thing of that we all are supportive of the Pride game and the Pride community.
And just on the pitch, you girls are absolutely flying at the moment. What's clicking so well?
I don't know. I think we're playing really well and we're having fun out there doing it. And you know, Melbourne Victory it's going to be a huge game. They're a great side, and we played them the first round and didn't have our greatest performance. And ever since then, we're improving. So I think for us, we're going to go out there and show them that they got lucky round one, and we're going to put heaps of goals by them this time.
How much does last year and the way last year finished just missing out, like looking at the table and whatnot, it's close again. How much do you think about that, spend time looking?
Yeah, we try not to, because you know, it's a bit of a numbers game when you look at the table too much, but I think the biggest thing is that goal difference got us last year, so we've put heaps of goals away when we knew we can. So we put 8 past Brisbane and 4 past Wellington, so we're making sure we're putting the goals away. We don't want that to be the factor again this year.
Any internal rivalry between Chelsea and Fiona?
Oh yes, everyone keeps asking that. Now the good thing about it is I love that they're both so close to it, which means they're both hungry to get goals, and as a defender, you guys just go score goals, I'll be happy.
Love it.
Would you like to see more initiatives like this for other communities in football as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I think if other sports could get involved as well, and you know, we're the professional team here for South Australia, so we can drop down to the local league would be great as well, to see it drop through down to grassroots.